Hey everybody, how's it going? So I actually, wow, do I actually get 8 minutes? Okay, didn't think so. I actually am up here today to talk about two subjects, and initially I asked Kelly and Jason if I could talk about the second subject, and they said yes, great, but then when they heard what was going on with our news, they said, hey, maybe you should really give everybody an update about that too. So let's start with our news. We pitched here in last September. We have made tremendous progress, including with no small part due to our pitch at Startup Tech Valley, we've raised over $100,000. And some of that directly comes from a gentleman who approached me at Startup Tech Valley after the pitch and said, we really need to talk. I missed my first meeting with him, like completely forgot to put it on my calendar, and yet he took the second meeting. And he runs an educational software company in Schenectady called Educational Vistas. They are a market leader in ed tech, and they made an investment in ournews, and we're going to be partnering with them to help improve critical thinking curriculum across New York State. So I also need to thank Startup Tech Valley for directly meeting two equity co-founders who I met networking here at this event, had subsequent discussions with, are now part of the team and are helping me build this thing. So once again, I want to thank Startup Tech Valley before I go any further. You guys are awesome. I love Startup Tech Valley. Thank you. And sorry, for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Richard Zach. The company is Our News. We make it easy to fact check and rate news. We're trying to combat misinformation using the wisdom of the crowd. And last but not least on my announcements, we have finally formed a partnership with the Newseum, which is an independent news museum in Washington, D.C. They're kind of like the Smithsonian of the news, and you'll be hopefully seeing us in the national media in the next 30 days, rolling out a new product called the Newstrition label, which will help anybody fact check information about the publishers of any news article they're reading online. So that's really exciting, and that's coming up soon. Thank you. Okay, so now what I really came to talk about. We love the Capital Region startup scene is awesome. As I've said, Startup Tech Valley is great. We love Bruce Toyama, Nice Tech, Ignite You. The whole program is amazing. Thank you guys. There's Robert Brathe, Be Your Start, doing very good things for the community. I think there are a lot of community supporters, and of course, Tom and Troy Innovation Garage, where we're based. We couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you so much. But we noticed, speaking with a few other entrepreneurs in the area, we noticed that there really wasn't, there weren't too many groups that were very limited and focused to only talking to and for entrepreneurs themselves. And so we got the idea that it might be nice to have a group where the membership really is limited just to, I'm shining a laser in my eye, so that means I'm shining it in your eyes too, sorry. So there really weren't many resources where it was strictly entrepreneurs, where the members were only founders or co-founders, and we thought that might be a nice addition to the startup community in the Capital Region. So along with a few other co-founders, including, I think the only one in this room tonight is Carl Telvin, so thank you, Carl, has put a lot of work into this. We've started the Capital Region Startup Foundry, and this is meant to be a meetup group for entrepreneurs, by entrepreneurs, so we do limit membership. You have to be an active founder or co-founder in a Capital Region area startup, and here's our mission statement. You can read it as good as I am, but I want to focus on the part where we're trying to unapologetically create wealth. We all want to be ridiculously rich. So if you want to be a part of that, we want to talk to you. There are really 3 rules to the meetings. One is founders and co-founders only. Just, if you're not, please just don't make me have to kick you out. No selling. Members do not sell to each other. You can buy, that's cool, but if you start selling to people, that's not. And no telling, it's got to be confidential. This is part of the reason we started the group. We want an area where entrepreneurs can talk privately without that information kind of going out, and we can talk about entrepreneur stuff like how often we check Facebook all day. So our next meeting is at the Troy Innovation Garage. Again, thank you, Tom. It's on June 27th at 5 p.m. If you're a co-founder or a founder of a startup in the capital region, we'd love it if you wanted to participate. And we're trying to get this group off the ground, so we need people who really want to help build this. Oh, and I forgot, I get one ask. I do have an ask for our news. We are looking for more team members, especially social media, political analysts, and developers. If you want to be a co-founder, please find me. Thank you, everybody. Any questions? 27th, it's Wednesday, June 27th at 5 p.m. So there is a meetup page that you can find, and you can find us on Twitter. We're also trying to set up like a Slack channel so any entrepreneur can be a part of that and like communicate directly with other people. Yes? Is there a cost for membership? Free, no cost. Yeah, it's all free. We're not trying to make money on it. We're trying to get rich, but not this way. Okay, thank you, everybody.